Hello, my name is Jeet Shaw, and the poem I chose to do was The Cross of Snow by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The poem The Cross of Snow is about a deceased woman who the author, Longfellow, speaks about in an angelic way and fell in love with greatly. He describes her with words such as long, gentle, and halo, describing her as an angel. The woman died by fire, and you can tell by the description, martyrdom of fire. And the last lines of the poem create the idea that he has lost the ability to care and that his heart has gone cold, and he doesn't seem to notice anything what's going on around him, and he describes the 18 years passing as just simply changing scenes. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was an American poet who lived from 1807 to 1882. He achieved mass amounts of recognition for his poetry on both the national and international scale. He was named Henry Wadsworth after his mother's brother, who had died in 1804. His father had attended Harvard for college, and Henry had started schooling at the young age of 3. He produced many popular works throughout his life, his most popular being Paul Revere's Ride and A Psalm of Life. He died at the old age of 75 years old. He wrote The Cross of Snow in 1879, 3 years before his own death, and 18 years after the death of his wife, Frances Fanny Appleton. Most historic records indicate that Longfellow was deeply in love with Appleton, as he had courted her for 7 years, never giving up or wavering in his determination or passion for her. In 1961, Frances Appleton's dress caught on fire, and although Longfellow reacted quickly, he was unable to extinguish the flames before she was badly burned. She died the next day, and Longfellow suffered deeply afterwards, fearing for his own mental stability after being able to attend her funeral as a result of the burns he received trying to save her. 18 years later, he wrote The Cross of Snow about the event and his grief. The theme of the poem is that with everything in life, even with death and grief, life will continue to be short. And this is the theme because even after such a long and fruitful marriage, it all ended quickly with fire. One's entire life will change in such a small and short instant. The tone of this poem is sorrow and depressing because the death of his wife has caused a disturbance to the man's life and making him sad for the rest. The structure of the poem is an iambic pentameter with 10 syllables in each line and with a rhyme scheme of A, B, B, A, B, B, A, C, D, E, C, D, E. Alliteration is found in lines such as Day She Died and Legend of Her Life. Connotation is found in words such like white, pale, and snow, which are all used to describe the idea of purity. He uses personification to describe a mountain he sees in the distance. There is a mountain in the distant west that, sun-defying in its deep ravines, display a cross of snow upon its side. Such is the cross I wear upon my breast. He describes the mountain as if the mountain was wearing an ice-cold cross like the one that the narrator is wearing. The cross symbolizes grief and memories, while the mountain symbolizes the death and the things that never go away. He uses idioms to describe the woman that died. Here in this room, she died a soul more white. The idiom soul more white is used to describe that she was a very pure person. This poem is similar to the poem we studied, Annabel Lee by Edgar Allan Poe, as they're both about the man grieving about the loss of their loved one. In both, they had a very strong love for a woman just for it to die, leaving them both grieving for the rest of their life. And I got some of this information from Poetry Foundation, and I got another bit of information from a Prezi. Thank you.